Short form video is going away. The platforms are seeing that there is a decline in revenue and attention on the platform. So they are skewing to more longer form content and less on short form. And so today I want to have a conversation about that, what's going on, what I think the platforms are doing, and then what I think that you should be doing. So welcome back to another episode of How to Build Your Business Online. This is Keenya Kelly. I'm always teaching you all about how to build a successful online business, but also have a balanced life. And so we are here on my channel talking about all those things today. This episode is actually not a podcast, but you can listen to my podcast, the Keenya Kelly podcast, on all podcast players. But today, this is more what's happening here on YouTube. I know you guys have been asking, is this a podcast? And so some of my episodes, you'll know it is a podcast because I say, welcome to the Keenya Kelly podcast, but this is more another video. So today we are having a conversation about what is happening with vertical short form video. And as a marketer and as someone who teaches business owners what to do with video, I wanted to have a conversation about what I see is happening and the things that you need to do while it's all happening. So what is vertical short form video? So if you are someone who creates, you understand it, but some of you may be very new to vertical short form video. And so basically, short video by definition is any video that is 1 minute or less. Okay, any video that is 1 minute or less. Most people kind of look at short form video as being 15 seconds because that's kind of where things were initially. Also, Vine was pretty short when it came out, but for the most part, TikTok videos were 15 seconds, and then everything started to evolve, very similar to Instagram stories when that used to be like 15 seconds. And so it's also a video that is shot in a portrait mode. So this video here is a YouTube video. It is in landscape, but vertical short form video is vertical. So it's like our cell phones are like this, vertical. So you are shooting a video in vertical mode. That is a vertical short form video. So one of the things to understand about short form video is for the longest time, most platforms were all just completely focused on long form. That's just what they were focused on until, TikTok was doing what it's doing. And we had the COVID pandemic that changed everything, and we all ran to TikTok to be entertained, and that just completely exploded short form video. So then Facebook or Meta decided to launch Instagram Reels. Then of course we've got YouTube Shorts, then you've got Facebook Reels, LinkedIn has Shorts, and then Pinterest has idea pins. And so because of that, that is where everything has been going the last 3 to 4 years. And from our standpoint as consumers and content creators, it's been great for us because we are creating like short bite-sized pieces of content that is, helping us grow communities a lot faster, helping us grow our businesses a lot faster. It just is what it is when it comes to short form video. But when it comes to companies, in terms of Meta, in terms of ByteDance, it's actually Google is actually causing some challenges. Okay. So let me explain that. So this here is considered a long form piece of content. So this YouTube video is going to be about 15, 20 minutes. And with this level of content on the platform this long, if I can get someone to come here and watch this video and stay, that means you're here on my account for quite a while, like 20 minutes or whatever. And if I'm able to get 10, 20, 100, 1,000 people to do that, that's a lot of watch time hours in terms of people being on the platform. So from a YouTube standpoint, YouTube is then able to put ads in my content where people are watching me, but to get to the rest of me, you have to go through this ad. So YouTube is able to have advertisers pay money to be, advertisements on our channel, my channel, or what have you. Now, when it comes to short video, if a video is 1 minute or less, there's only so many ads that Google can put on that particular video. So if this video is 30 minutes long, that's a lot of different ads. Let's just say 3 ads that Google is able to put through on this video. Now, I know sometimes I watch Lifetime movies on YouTube, and I mean, an hour episode, oh my God, the amount of ads that I will see is is amazing. It's a lot, you know. But if someone is focusing on short video, then there's only so many ads that YouTube, Google can serve. So there's like a decline in revenue. So what we're seeing is that companies are like, we love short video, but it's actually hurting our bottom dollar. Not us as consumers or content creators, but it's definitely hurting the platforms. Now, what some other creators are starting to experience, and all of us, is that we're definitely making more money revenue-wise from long-form video. So with TikTok right now, they are paying you if you have videos that are longer than 1 minute and you're inside of their creativity program. Here on YouTube, once you get monetized, you're going to be making money through ads being served on your content. So the more longer content that we have, the better. So the reason why it's not working is because the content is too short. And so for us, we're not making as much money. So when you talk about what is happening with vertical short form video versus long form video, it's actually impacting the platforms, and it's impacting the creators. So now I want to talk about how I think that things are shifting. So listen, I don't know about you, but we've all started to see all of these different creators, including myself, creating more long form content and placing it on YouTube and placing it in different places. Why? Because we're seeing the magnitude of that. Like, I was never into Twitch streaming or live stream or whatever, but I am literally addicted to Kai Cenat's his Twitch stream. Oh my God. Like, I don't watch Twitch right now, but I catch a lot of his stuff when it's posted on TikTok of him. Him and Kevin Hart and Drewski was just ridiculous. Like, I watched a bunch of them, but watching him and Drewski and them go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and they're just having the time of their life, and the amount of money that they're making through all of what's happening is incredible. And so you've got people that are seeing what's happening there with him and his stream. I'm sure there's others doing the same, but he's the one that I am currently obsessed with, but you also have people like Millie Adrian that has not posting very much on Instagram. She's posting more on her YouTube channel. You've got Vanessa Lau, who is back, and she's posting way more on her YouTube channel than she is on her Instagram. And why is that? It's because the amount of revenue that people are able to earn is a lot longer and more consistent than short form. Okay. Now, when I look at myself, I am definitely investing a lot more time and energy into my YouTube channel as well. Right. So like, we're not having an editor just yet, but I'm definitely, taking some intention around it. That's like right now, I'm here in Houston, Texas. I just moved here 3 weeks ago. And the first thing that I did was I got a little backdrop. So I got some fabric from Joann Fabrics and I tacked it to the wall. And then I put my bookshelves up. Now my bookshelves are not mounted to the wall. They're just leaning there so I can have a background for my videos. Okay. Now, when I move into my new unit on July 5th, I have been plotting and planning, what is my backdrop going to look like? What color should I go with? And I'm thinking about a more of a YouTube type of feel, like choosing a darker color, having lights on the floor that actually illuminate things and make them look a different type of way to add a lot of value, a lot of texture to my YouTube channel. Right now, why is that? Because I can see the benefit in the long term of what can happen as I'm creating content on my channel. Okay, and working with brands, AdSense, and all the things. Now, do I think that vertical video is going to go away completely? No, I do not. I mean, we all have our phones. Cell phones are not going anywhere. Cell phones you typically are consuming things vertical. So it makes sense that vertical short form video continues to do what it's doing. However, as it pertains to us shifting, I do think that we have to figure out how to create longer content plus short. So I recently did a class called How to Create 30 Days of Content in 1 Hour. And one of the biggest things that I taught them during that class was the value in doing a long form piece of content and then converting all of that into short form content. Okay, that's like this video here. I'm recording it. It's going to go on our YouTube channel, but we're also going to chop up this video and turn it into short form clips. We're going to turn it into blogs and articles. We're going to turn it into tweets and threads for Instagram threads and Twitter or X. We're going to turn it into image posts. We will turn it into carousels. We will turn it into all these different things as it pertains to this one piece of content. But it's going to start with this and then go to those other things. Plus, I love creating vertical video. I love doing trends and all the type of stuff on TikTok and Instagram. So I'll continue to do those types of things. I'll continue to do little teachings. But I think that more content creators are going to create more longer form video. Now, I've been saying this about TikTok for a while. We'll see what happens, but TikTok has this feature called TikTok series, and it's currently disabled because they're working on it. And what it basically is that you can put content up to, I can't remember how many hours or whatever, but the maximum you could make for this content was $190, right? Well, what I think is going to happen is that when TikTok series comes back, I think it's going to be very long form content. I think it's going to be where you can do things like we're doing here on YouTube. I think you're going to be able to sell that content. I think that content is going to be a subscription based, kind of like a Patreon, like a Netflix type of ordeal. And I think that content creators are going to start creating content that is longer, that people can purchase than they have forever, or that they can subscribe to get the back end access to that. Because it makes total sense that people have Patreon for that type of stuff. Why would TikTok not adapt that into what they're doing there? I mean, to me, it makes total sense, because they have the subscription for live stream. Why would they not have some type of subscription for content? So, and I think it's going to be longer content as it pertains to that. So that is my prediction. I think there's going to be, because like I know YouTube has its membership, and it's called, what's it called? Communities on YouTube. So that's available there. Instagram has it. I really think that's what's going to happen with TikTok. And I don't think that's gonna, I don't think it's gonna be short form content. I really think it's gonna be heavily on the long form. And to me, it makes total sense. So that's what I think that is gonna happen. Does that mean you should stop creating short form videos? No, I don't think so. I think that you need to take it seriously, doing at least one video per month that is long form to a YouTube channel around what it is you do or who you serve with your content. Eventually get it to 2 a month and eventually get it to 1 a week. Doing more than that can be a little time consuming, but I would definitely say doing 1 a month for now is something you probably should start doing, and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. Okay. Now, from a background standpoint, I always tell my audience that you can find a room in your house or a space in your house and you turn it into your backdrop. I just so happen to take my second bedroom and turn it into a studio. But before I ever had all this, it was me in the corner of my bedroom, and I had little wall plaques from Hobby Lobby that made it into my studio. Then I used my dining room. Okay. So I did what I could do with what I was doing it. And then I just made changes over time. Okay. So if you have questions about what is happening with vertical video, what you should be doing, let me know in the comments. Our course, the Vertical Video Mastery, is opening very soon. It's where I'm walking with you for 8 straight weeks, teaching you what you need to do to create vertical short form video for your business, teaching you your vertical video mastery style and how to create great content and be confident on camera. And so if that interests you, you want to work with me for 8 weeks, there is a wait list here in the description. You can join that. It's just verticalvideomastery.com/waitlist, and you can join us for that. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.